Yo, what's up, guys? Wow, it has been so long since I've been on camera with the Jester mask on. Like, if you're an OG, y'all remember who Jester is. I expect really only people who have been watching my channel for about a year or two to really be watching this. So, yeah, this one is for y'all. There's no really new content you're gonna enjoy if you're new to this channel. So stop watching this video unless you're curious about me. Maybe you've watched some of my older videos. But yeah. Anyways, guys, how are y'all doing? It's been a while since y'all have seen me on camera. I think it's been about 2, 3 months maybe since I was making those Mario Kart Double Dash videos. But guys, I know I've made a video like this a lot, but I'm telling you, this one is for real now since I've grown up. This is going to be the retirement of my YouTube channel now. I might post like a little video like this every once in a while because I don't want it to like fully die out. This camera looks a little crooked. I don't care. But I don't want this channel fully die out. I'll probably be making community posts, checking in with all of y'all. But I've graduated high school and put up pictures here and all that, like me, my recruiter, and my girlfriend, and I don't know, maybe another one if I can find it. Um, but yeah, in about 11 days, not about 11 days, in 11 days, I am going to be going to a beautiful place known as Parris Island, South Carolina. What happens in Parris Island, South Carolina? Well, they take young boys and they turn them into retarded boys. I'm going to be a U.S. Marine, and about 3 months from now, I'll be a recruit in 11 days. So I have 11 more days of comfort, living a comfortable lifestyle, and I'm being thrown into the biggest challenging 5 years of my life. A year ago, I decided I wanted to be a Marine. This has been my dream for the past year. It was about around February when I had a pretty big surgery. I was recovering. I took a look at myself in the mirror. I was about 300 pounds. I'm like, holy shit, I need to do something with my life and change. At first, it was going to be the army I wanted to join. I was going to be a mechanic in the army, but ever since about May, I wanted to be an infantryman in the United States Marine Corps. Now, you can do other jobs in the Marine Corps, but when I think of Marine Corps, I think of URA infantry. So that is what I'm going to be doing for 5 years. And if I want to re enlist, I'll re enlist and do it some more. But yeah, me and my girlfriend were both supposed to go the same day. We met each other at the recruiting office. We've been dating for about 2 months now. But the other day, she actually left early. I was on a cruise. It was like my final 2 days of vacation, and I was seasick. And now I get a text message saying, "Hey, I'm leaving early." Um, that hurt a lot. I was really depressed and seasick the last 2 days of that cruise because I wouldn't get to say goodbye to her. I was 800. I was holy shit. I'm talking too fast. I was about 800 miles out from Florida in the middle of the sea going to the Grand Turks. And so that really did a number on me. I couldn't go say goodbye to her. We were supposed to leave the same day, but it's okay. I'm probably going to see her in church service on Sundays in boot camp. You don't get really any free time. Only free time you get is your 1 hour square away time to write letters home. You don't get your phone. I'm not going to have my phone for 3 months. I will not see, like, these are my last 11 days on this phone right here. Like, that's crazy to think in 3 months. I'm never going to touch it. So it's just writing letters. But on Sundays, for about a couple hours, you can go to a church service. There's multiple different religious services. You got Judaism, you got Christianity, all the different denominations like Orthodox, Catholic, Protestant, not non-domination. I can't speak right now. I'm all over the place because I'm excited and a little bit nervous because this is crazy. Like, it's really setting in for me now. But yeah, I'll probably see her around there. So I'm not that depressed anymore. Like, I got over it in a couple days. I'm just glad to be home. I was a little homesick because I was like, man, I'm enjoying this cruise, but I really want to be home and experience and enjoy my last few days at home. Because, guys, there is no place like home. Even on vacation, it's like, I miss my bed. I was on an uncomfortable mattress that I'll probably be sleeping on in boot camp for 3 months on a cruise. So that sucked. I wanted to go back on my nice, comfortable bed before I had to leave that behind again. But yeah, another thing, left my driver's license at the cut. Holy voice crack! I left my driver's license at the border customs from when I was coming back from my cruise, so I actually have to go in about a week to go get my driver's license reissued. But you know, DMV appointments take so long to schedule, so I gotta wait till Thursday. There's no driving for me for a little bit. I might have to catch a ride to the gym because I'm not trying to get caught without a valid driver's license driving a car um, before I ship out to boot camp. Because I'm gonna go to MEPS again a day before I go to boot camp. They're gonna see, oh, what's this new thing on your criminal record? Driving without a valid driver's license on you. I'm like, I'm sorry, but they're like, nope, get out of here. Your criminal record changed, so gone. I have nothing on my criminal record. If that happened, I would be pissed and I wouldn't be able to join the military anymore. But yeah, I've gotten the best shape of my life in these past years. And I played football for multiple years, and I wasn't even in good shape when I played football. I was just strong, and I knew how to throw people around. Like I've been running on my own terms, like out of free will, just so I could get in shape, and that has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. Like, look at these. I've worked hard for these. I'm proud of them. I'm flexing like every moment I can in the day. Like, look at those boulders, man. I'm proud of those. I'm proud of those. I am gonna flex these because I'm proud of that. I've never looked like this. Here's a picture of me before when I was 300 pounds, and now here's a picture I took the other day on the last day on the cruise. Yeah, big difference. Big. I weighed in 208 pounds today. I was 300 at my heaviest. I'm probably going to be below 200 before I go to boot camp. And when I come back from boot camp, I'll probably be like 180 ish. But I do want to put more weight back on. I don't want to be fat, but I'm probably going to lose quite a bit of muscle mass because that's 3 years without repetition gyms. It's going to be a lot of physical exercise, but you're not really training to build visible muscles. You're just training to build the strength you need. But yeah, it was kind of just like growing up. You know, this channel really started to take off, and I fell in love with content creation around 2020 when the pandemic happened. I met a few of my best online friends that I still talk to this day. They are Bootleg, Blue Screen Man, and you know, a couple others I met throughout the years, like another few shout outs to like Dylan. He was a friend of mine, or you might know as Retro Inspector. He doesn't make videos anymore. Doom One, and then a few other people I met through them, through his server. So shout out to all of them. They've been some real homies throughout my year making content. But yeah, around 2020, fell in love with content creation. I started editing videos, making scripts, and all of that. And then, you know, just kind of growing up, I started falling out of it. Like, I thought YouTube at one point was going to be like my career. I could maybe get really popular off of this because I've never expected even 100 subscribers, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1,000. Yes, I can count that high. I'm surprised. I'm surprised in myself. So, what can I say? But yeah, I'm at 1,000 subs. I'm really glad I hit 1,000 subs before boot camp because that's kind of like I love that. Even though I know I'm not going to be making content anymore, I reached 1,000 subs. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I can die happy, knowing like I reached at least 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I gotta say thank you all and to everyone who's also stuck around watching my videos. It means a lot to me. You know, I know I've made a lot of unfulfilled, like, I might have promised, like, hey, I promise I'm gonna get this video out. Like that Minecraft video, I've really disappointed I couldn't get that out, but I was just spending the rest of my summer hanging out with my friends, my girlfriend, and all that. And I didn't really want to put time into making a video. I'd rather make memories with all my friends, my family. These last 11 days are more family oriented. Throughout the summer, I've also been hanging out with them, but it was mainly my friends, my girlfriend, and all that. But now, these last 11 days, it's going to be with my family. And yeah, so I didn't really want to allocate time to making a YouTube video when being there with my friends and my family is way more important than me than making a YouTube video. I'm sorry, guys, this isn't a big priority anymore, and YouTube hasn't been a priority for me in a while. Like, even when I was getting back into it, you saw I was putting out all those Let's Plays. I had this big video I was working on. It still wasn't priority anymore to me. Like, I found being in the gym, hanging out with friends and all that way more important, and I always kept that ahead first. But it's just not what I want to do. Being in the military, like, I never thought I would be in the military. When I was younger, I loved military shit, but I was like, there ain't no way in hell I'm going to some random ass country and getting blown up. But I probably digress a lot. I basically just said whatever was on my mind. I wanted this video to kind of be like a digital diary video, just to really kind of dump out all my words, and maybe some of y'all who've been watching, you might appreciate that, hearing words coming out of my mouth like this. But yeah, it's really crazy. Like, I have my high school diploma now. I made this channel when I was in middle school, and now I have this certificate to show that I enlisted in the delayed entry program of the United States Marine Corps. And I'm going active duty, my contract. And the contract is 5 years, and then I think I have 3 years of inactive reserves, which means when I retire from active duty, within those 4 years I'm retired, they could say, hey, we got this going on. We saw you were in the Marine Corps. We're going to pull you out. You're not going to go through any training, maybe like a little bit of like post-service like training. I'm not scratching my butt. I'm scratching my lower back. It itches. Now, I don't know how many enlistments I'm going to do. I'm just going to take it enlistment by enlistment. Infantry life sucks. You're out in the elements for a long time. I can potentially go to war. We're not in any wars right now, just like minor conflicts. But yeah, I'm just going to basically be shooting guns and being a armed janitor for about 5 years of my life. Because that's a lot of things you do in the infantry and Marine Corps. When you're not training, you're cleaning up the entire barracks and all that, the base. You're like doing lawn care, sweeping floors, duty, all that shit. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm so excited to not be able to shoot guns some days and just have to clean up a building. That's fun. Anyways, guys, that was just a big ramble. I want to thank y'all so much for all of you who have stuck with me on this journey in YouTube. I've seriously had so many fun memories making videos, and it just felt really good. It was like a big accomplishment every video I uploaded. I felt like I put pretty good effort into a lot of my videos, and always being able to push out one was such a huge accomplishment for me. And I'd always feel good. It would be nice to see all the likes and views and like read all of your guys' comments. But this is going to be the end of an era. The next time you will see me, I'm not hopefully going to be, I will be a United States Marine. I'll probably make a video, or I'll just put a community post saying like, hey, I made it. But yeah, I want to thank y'all so much. It's going to be the last time I see y'all on YouTube in a while. And just know, about 11 days from now, you can think, hey, Chris is probably getting yelled at right now. He's probably miserable, hating life. Because that's a big thing I want to join the Marine Corps from. I wanted to step out, way out my comfort zone, and try something challenging. When you do challenging things in life, here's a really good advice. Like that summer that I was getting in shape, that was the most challenging year of my life. Going on runs every day. I know I was supposed to end, but I forgot to tell y'all this. That was the most challenging part of my life. Trying to stay strict with going on runs every day and night, even when I didn't feel like it. When you step out of your comfort zone and do things you don't want to do, because comfort, everyone wants comfort. We work this long 9 to 5 job for a while so we can live a comfortable life in the future. But you gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That is my big word of advice to y'all. Just be comfortable with getting uncomfortable at times. I have a big problem with homesickness. Like on my cruise, I was like, man, I really want to be home because I'm going to boot camp soon. I'd rather be in my bed with my dogs, not stuck in this cabin on vacation. The longest I've been away from home was like a day maximum when I was originally going to MEPS in February. Now I'm going to be 3 months without being with any family member. Like, yeah, I would be on vacation or something, or I'd be in Georgia with my uncle and everyone for about a month. But boot camp, it's going to be no one I'm related to for 3 months. That's insane. And it's basically going to be like that for a while because I still have to live. But anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. I thank y'all so much for sticking with me. I'm sorry if this video was kind of a headache, but I'm really excited to start this new chapter in my life and kind of letting go of this new one. I mean, this old one. It feels really crazy. I've been getting teary-eyed sometimes thinking back on my childhood, just knowing like, wow, I'm about to leave this all behind. It's our new part of my life. So thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. It's been a pleasure making videos, being able to entertain y'all, and I just want to thank y'all so much for being there. So this is goodbye for now. There's not going to be really any more content creation, but I will make videos like this just every once in a while to say hi to y'all. But yeah, I really appreciate it a lot. Thank y'all so much. See y'all soon. Peace.